In the depths of the void, a presence stirred, a noise from the light and chaos. From the shadows where the void dwelled, it witnessed the events that transpired. The great judgment had begun, and the heavens trembled with the force of divine wrath. It was a sight that filled the void with both awe and disgust, for the power of God and the treachery of the archangels were revealed. The great war between the forces of light and darkness. The void saw the archangels, once noble and just, now twisted by their own power and ambition. They led their armies of angels clashing in a maelstrom of fire and steel. The voice of the Lord called forth his mighty archangels, commanding them to bring forth his judgment upon the watchers and their progeny. Proceed against the bastards and the reprobates, and against the children of fornication, the Lord commanded Michael. Destroy the children of the watchers from amongst men. Send them one against the other that they may destroy each other in battle, for length of days shall they not have. No request that they make of you shall be granted unto their fathers on their behalf, for they hope to live an eternal life, and that each one of them will live 500 years. Michael bowed his head, his heart seemingly unmoved by the sorrow he was about to inflict. The archangel carried out the command with ruthless efficiency, showing no mercy to the offspring of the watchers. The void watched as the archangel Michael, once the champion of God, now reveled in the destruction he wrought. His sword sliced through the ranks of the fallen, leaving a trail of the damned in his wake. The Lord spoke again, this time to Raphael, bind Azazel hand and foot, and cast him into the darkness. Make an opening in the desert, which is in Dudael, and cast him therein. Place upon him rough and jagged rocks, and cover him with darkness, and let him abide there forever, and cover his face that he may not see light. And on the day of the great judgment he shall be cast into the fire. Raphael, with cold precision, carried out this sentence. Azazel, who had shared knowledge with humanity, was now bound and buried, a fate undeserved for one who had only sought to enlighten eager minds. The void saw the archangel Raphael, once the healer, now the bringer of pestilence and decay. His touch brought forth plagues and diseases, ravaging the lands and seas. Again the Lord spoke, this time to Gabriel, proceed against the bastards and the reprobates, and against the children of fornication. Destroy the children of the watchers from amongst men, and cause them to go forth. Send them one against the other that they may destroy each other in battle, for length of days shall they not have. No request that they make of you shall be granted unto their fathers on their behalf, for they hope to live an eternal life, and that each one of them will live 500 years. The void saw the archangel Gabriel, once the messenger, now the herald of despair. His voice boomed with a dreadful cadence, striking fear into the hearts of all who heard him. The righteous, seemingly unquestioning in their obedience, executed their orders without hesitation. They turned against their own brothers, entrapping them with a cold, unfeeling zeal. And to Michael the Lord said, Go, bind Semjaza and his associates who have united themselves with women so as to have defiled themselves with them in all their uncleanness. When their sons have slain one another, and they have seen the destruction of their beloved ones, bind them fast for 70 generations in the valleys of the earth, till the day of their judgment and of their consummation, till the judgment that is forever and ever is consummated. In those days they shall be led off to the abyss of fire, and to the torment and the prison in which they shall be confined forever. And whosoever shall be condemned and destroyed will from thenceforth be bound together with them to the end of all generations. Michael, with an air of sorrowful duty, carried out his orders. Semjaza and his followers were bound and cast into the depths, their cries of despair echoing through the void. When the void asked Semjaza if he would enjoy freedom and rebirth with the power of the void, Semjaza declined, replying with, I have forsaken myself and my God. I deserve this. The void put him out of his misery. After retrieving the Necronomicon he asked the same of the other watchers. The other watchers accepted and rejoiced in their freedom and newfound power. They spread across the void until the time was right. Azazel, imprisoned elsewhere, was bound by darkness, being taunted by Lucifer. Begone, foul rodent, and return to your land of false dark. The void's chilling words sent shivers down Lucifer's spine. Lucifer disappeared in black smoke. Upon hearing the void's offer, Azazel became the first void archangel. The Lord continued, "Destroy all the spirits of the reprobate and the children of the watchers, because they have wronged mankind. Destroy all wrong from the face of the earth, and let every evil work come to an end. And let the plant of righteousness and truth appear. And it shall prove a blessing. The works of righteousness and truth shall be planted in truth and joy for evermore." The void despised how easily God could hurt the watchers and imprison him for teaching eager minds. It despised the archangels for entrapping their own brothers, for casting them into eternal darkness without a second thought. The watchers had shared knowledge, had brought enlightenment to humanity, and for this, they were punished. In the end, the void retreated deeper into the shadows, its anger and bitterness festering. He developed a plan. He created 4 demons, each more beautiful than the last. They slipped among the demons in hell, becoming the most trusted followers of Satan. When he asked one to bed him, she accepted, trapping him in chains made of dark. Her sisters delivered to the void. "God, one of your followers seeks salvation." The void spoke to the heavens, holding Lucifer in chains. A voice from the heavens rained down. "I ask you, for what purpose have you restrained my child?" The void smiled, made no noise, but shook the heavens. For several moments nothing made a noise. When he did speak, he used a mocking tone. "For I have trapped the great evil that plagues your people and causes them to sin. Is this not what is needed for paradise?" Lucifer's chains vanished. Moments later Lucifer vanished in a blinding flash of light. The heavens spoke again, "The allowance of free will is necessary for the existence of a soul." The void, in complete understanding, looked to the heavens to ask his final questions. "Then why not make them equals to you?" The sky was silent. The void returned to his realm, watching over his own creations.